Hey, so as always, this channel is just for me to practice my speaking skills for my main channel, which is dedicated to helping athletes and martial artists improve physically and also helping them bulk up if that's something they need help with. If that sounds like it would interest you, make sure to follow it. It's in the link in the description below. But today I just wanted to talk about why learning how to fight is important. Just one thing that, people don't really talk about. So of course, yeah, like when you learn how to fight and you train martial arts consistently, you get a great workout. You're surrounded by like-minded people who also want to improve themselves, and you make great friendships and like learn really good lessons, not just the martial arts. And it gives you purpose. Like if you're having a shitty day, you have something to anchor yourself towards. Like, I want to become an unstoppable killing machine. So, you know, forget everything that happened today. Let me just focus on jujitsu practice right now, or whatever martial art you do. And also you learn how to defend yourself. I have a video on my main channel, like the one I'm talking about, that 3 dark reasons to learn how to fight. And I was about to say, and he gave some really good points. I'm not a douchebag though, but I think I gave some really good points. It was actually one of my more popular videos. But yeah, check that video out. Like, it's, again, 3 other really great reasons to learn how to fight. But there's always the argument that a lot of, I'm not going to say skinny neck people, like that's just the expression, but because it is a valid point, but it's not something I agree with. I don't think just because of this reason you shouldn't learn martial arts. And people are always like, well, what if he has a gun or a knife? And obviously, yeah, that's a possibility. But even though, like, we're in 2025, also I'm in California, which isn't, like, people don't have as much guns as people in, let's say, Arizona or Texas, but people still have guns here. Like, I'm sure there's loopholes, and like, yeah, so yeah, like, just because everyone has guns, does that mean, okay, forget martial arts, I should just get a gun? And no, like, no, I still think you need to learn how to fight, and let me explain why. Whenever you talk to someone, like, okay, let's say as a caveman, you are a little bit intimidated by someone who's physically bigger than you. Like, it's just natural human instinct. That's also why, I'm 5'8", 5'9" in the morning, maybe when my bones are still, or when my muscles are still relaxed. But, so I'm not a short guy, and, it's just not a fact. And it always depends, but, girls sometimes like taller guys because, there's no reason for it. It's just like, it's the primal instinct to, the bigger things are, like, can defend you better if you're a girl. Or, obviously, like, that's not true. I'm not, like, a black pillar. I don't think if you're 5'5", you should, give up on getting girls. Actually, there's a 5'5" guy in my college dorm from the Netherlands, and yeah, he would get all the girls. And he's 5'5" in the Netherlands, where the average height is 6'1". So yeah, like, it's obviously BS that height is some massive thing. But it does play a factor, is what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's easier to get girls if you have a Batmobile and you're also Batman and you're a billionaire. Yeah, it is, but it doesn't mean that you can't get girls if, you're only driving a Lamborghini, is what I'm saying. Hope you get my point there. But yeah, I'm just saying there's still, like, stuff going on in the back of our, pre-evolved brains, or caveman brains, that affect us today. And, the fact that you get a little bit intimidated when you see someone bigger than you, or it looks like someone's stronger than you, is still a thing. So this is just a little bit problematic, where when let's say at the restaurant, the waiter looks like he could murder you, but you need, like, salt. That doesn't mean, and, like, you've asked for it once already, respectfully, and you need to be like, hey, can I get the salt? And, you might be afraid that you might come off as a dickhead. Maybe I'm just an overthinker, or not maybe I'm just an overthinker, but I definitely am. But, learning martial arts, just helps me know that, like, okay, let's say if he's like, oh, you fucking dickhead, you wanted salt so bad, like, you're seriously bothering me again. You already asked for it once, I was gonna get it, like, and he tries to murder me with his bare hands. I know that I would at least get a couple punches in, which is something. And I'll know, knowing that now, it's enough for me to be able to ask for stuff or make requests or be assertive is the word I'm looking for, without like having to worry about stuff. Or I'm able to be assertive to everyone the same way I'd be like if I think that, you know, I need something and it's fair for me to ask. So yeah, that's just like why I think even if people have guns, you still need to learn martial arts. And I know it's kind of corny, like, or this is a little bit embarrassing talking about this, like, because, you know, I don't think this is something people particularly want to admit. But yeah, no, I just really recommend, even if you're in an area where someone has a shit ton of guns and knives, like, you still need to learn martial arts. Like, also for the other benefits I listed above, and, you know, the benefits I said in my other video. And in that video I give some stories where, you know, learning martial arts would be, you know, a good thing. Damn, someone's blasting their music. But yeah, and also I just wrote a little note here, like, also if you're in high school, you know, obviously there's like the meme that, yeah, everyone has a gun in American high schools, but, you know, it's not true for the most part. But yeah, like, if you're in high school, it's not like people are gonna have guns, so, you know, learning how to fight would be helpful if you're getting bullied, or, you know, you think that you might need to learn how to fight if you're in high school or even in college. But, you know, when you go to college, you realize the people who would beat you up for no reason, like, didn't decide not to go to college most of the time. And even if they do, even if like a frat dude's drunk, like, that would be a good time to learn how to do martial arts. I'm just yapping at this point. You know, I think I'm getting my points clearer than how they were in my first video. It's hard because this process, all I do is I just write some notes. Wow, that's pretty shit handwriting. But I just write some notes like a minute before with a topic, and then just record right after. So yeah, I need to get better at this. But yeah, if you watched till the end, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.